Welcome to Breaking News in Hollywood, where we analyze the most emotional and raw side of entertainment news. Today, the protagonist is Jimmy Kimmel, who started his show Jimmy Kimmel Live, talking about the results of the presidential elections. The presenter, who has spoken out against Donald Trump on multiple occasions, joked about leaving the country if Trump won and not being able to endure another 4 years. But behind the joke, the tone quickly turns serious. Kimmel referred to the anguish and disappointment he feels, especially seeing that more than half of the country voted for someone he considers a criminal. "It was the worst Taco Tuesday of my life," Kimmel said in a wry tone, referring to the choice between, according to him, a prosecutor and a criminal. He added that the election of the president could mark the beginning of a very dark era for many Americans. With a breaking voice and in an increasingly serious tone, Kimmel expressed his concern for the people who, in his opinion, will be the most affected by this election: women, children, immigrants, and all those who rely on the health system, climate change, science, and journalism. For Kimmel, the results represent a hard blow to the middle class and seniors who depend on Social Security. And in a memorable line, he added that it was a bad night for all those who voted against him and, paradoxically, also for those who voted for him, even if they don't realize it yet. In the middle of his monologue, Kimmel mentioned that this result represents a benefit for figures like Russian President Vladimir Putin and for those who benefit from a government that, according to him, does not look out for the interests of all citizens. With sarcasm, he mentioned that the night was also good for polio and for charming billionaires like Elon Musk and the Silicon Valley brothers. However, Kimmel did not let his message end on a completely negative tone. He ended his monologue with a message of acceptance and a call for calm. He asked his audience to accept the election and to respect the result, even if they do not agree, and he mentioned something very clear: in January, Donald Trump will become president, and that is what the people have decided. That does not mean that we should give up, but it also does not mean that we should storm the Capitol if we do not agree. Finally, Kimmel tried to strike a positive note in the middle of his speech. "The best thing I can come up with is that we've been through this once before, and while this time is probably worse, maybe we need this to wake us up." With deep reflection, he added that perhaps this situation is the only way for some citizens to see how little certain political figures really care. This moment on television was a mix of irony, emotion, and a warning to the audience. Kimmel showed his vulnerability on air, reflecting the sentiment of many of his followers. In today's video, we explore in depth this speech by Jimmy Kimmel, his most impactful quotes, and what it means for entertainment, humor, and politics in the United States. Are we witnessing a change of direction for his show? Will this election redefine entertainment television in such a polarized country? Stay with us as we analyze and delve into this very personal message from Jimmy Kimmel and how it could resonate with audiences nationwide. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more analysis of your favorite celebrities and events in Hollywood.